Доброго времени суток, здорово. Сейчас начнем. Подожди, буквально чуть-чуть. Народ подключится. Сейчас я еще сделаю вот так вот. Как твои дела? Ну что, ты пока единственный неповторимый? Давай начнем. Тапочком волка не бей. Ты думаешь, с помощью папоротника ты его сможешь забить? Фента — это папоротник с галлийского. Ну не знаю, попробуй из ружья выстрел. Не помогает? Ну подожди чуть-чуть, может поможет. Короче, погнали. Короче, дело было как. Видно, не попал. А звук привлек их. Я вчера ходил, короче, на обычную начнем. Я вчера сходил постригся, скажем так. Плюс мне еще надо было покраситься. Вот. В итоге провел я там 3,5 часа или 4. И не смог нормально поиграться. Я даже не помнил, если... Я тебя понял. Вот так и бывает. Чем ты его последний раз ударил? Я даже не смог, короче говоря, вчера смотреть на выход. Я дома был в районе там что-то 10 вечера.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Ну чё, выбираем перса? Ну, будем мужчиной. Лицо какое только. А почему они не сделали свободный выбор? Вот мне интересно. Короче, прическа у меня вот такая вот сейчас. Ну да. Нет, не настраивал. Я не успеваю, дядька. У меня уже заготовка есть, но я не успеваю. А по волосам я где-то вот так сейчас. Следующий этап. Класс. Вот с классами я вообще здесь не понял, если честно. Стихийная ловушка, огнестрельное оружие, одноручное оружие. Окей. Воин. Тяжелое одноручное оружие, огнестрельное оружие. Сила, выносливость. Рекомендуемые таланты, ремесло, энергичность. У инженера наука и взлом. У мага наука и интуиция. Ну, главное, чтобы не в мир иной. Я надеюсь, сегодня народ еще будет. Я сегодня планирую провести 3 стрима по этой игрушке, по 2 часа где-то каждый. Блин, я даже не знаю, если честно. Короче, давайте воином пока будем. Вот. Да, что такое? Что там у нас? Сила, выносливость. А выносливость что дает у нас? Ну, я тоже так надеюсь. Увеличивает урон, наносимый холодным оружием. Это необходимо для сражения одноручными оружиями, да? Блин, выносливость. С учетом того, что я ни хера не умею выносливость. Харизма позволяет немного дешевле покупать товары у торговцев, улучшать боевые навыки спутников. Позволяет с большей вероятностью достигать успеха в некоторых вариантах диалога. Это что? Позволяет преодолевать некоторые препятствия, где требуется удерживать равновесие. Увеличивает максимальное количество боеприпасов. И позволяет медленно восстанавливать здоровье и магическую энергию вне боя. Давай, удачи. Позволяет взламывать простые замки, облегчает обнаружение вражеских ловушек. Хорошо. Ну вот я, наверное, интуицию сначала прокачаю. Что бы мне ни говорили. Погнали. Хорошего дня тебе.
You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Мастер, конечно, странноватый,
Your
если
cousin is
честно.
nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name.
Кузен это, по-моему, двоюродный брат, что-то такое.
I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish it.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Основное задание. А, задание какое? Попрощаться с матерью. Попрощаться с матерью. Так, ребят, сейчас настроечки. Я надеюсь, здесь есть нормальное управление. И его можно поменять. Атаку, дополнительная атака, левый контрол. Давайте вместо левого контрола поставим вот А, вот, все. Окей. Так, уклонение хорошо, движение вперед, движение влево, вправо, бег, левый shift. Вместо шифта нум 2. Скрытное передвижение нум 3. Вращение камеры нам не нужно. Захват цели. Колесико. Смена цели вперед, вверх, вниз, влево. Меню игры нам не нужно. Параметры персонажа P. Дерево навыков. Так, тут приседать нельзя, я так понял. Ну ладно. А, прыжок. Есть такое? Вроде как. Или есть все-таки? Нет прыжка. Я понял.
Hey! Green blood!
Cut.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal
Ну
as
давай.
you go,
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Ничего себе. Продолжить. Да писец. Надо привыкнуть к этому. А, ему защиту надо сначала снять. А,
What a green blood.
всем доброго времени
Me who
суток.
thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get
Надо
you
было
through the
все-таки
basics,
банку
or you
выпить
risk getting
и
your
это
feathers
самое,
to the first sign of trouble.
и добить. Я не видел его защиту. Точнее, я видел его защиту, но понял поздно о том, что надо защиту сначала снять.
Go, fight with honor.
Ну. Уровень физической брони означает, что именно шкала здоровья. Броня поглощает часть физического урона. Чтобы пробить броню врага, можно воспользоваться тяжелым оружием или некоторыми ловушками. Магические атаки действуют независимо от брони. Понятно, надо было магом начинать, я понял. Чтобы пробить броню противника, возьмите тяжелое оружие. А, я оглушен. Да что ты будешь... Недостаточно ярости, я понял. Да. Нет, тяжелое оружие не мое. Тяжелое оружие здесь не мое. Учиться здесь надо нормально так. Я понял. Потанцуем.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island.
Хорошо, без В.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
Хочу ли я, чтобы наставник ехал со мной? О, я даже не знаю.
On the contrary,
Окей.
I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsilian are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Договорились. О, коллега, здравствуйте. Коллега. Какие-то неразговорчивые коллеги у нас.
Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked a
О,
thousand times.
блин,
Oh, it's you.
матушка,
My dear
тебе
child.
как-то не особо хорошо.
Sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so.
Я похож на отца?
Today
Особенно,
is the
наверное,
day,
прической,
isn't
да?
it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill.
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease
Ну
my
да,
suffering.
выглядите вы не
One
очень,
thing brings me
сударыня.
cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort that to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here. Take this with you.
Кто ты? Женщина.
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Целовать чумного. Хотя у нас тоже там что-то на левой щеке не то немного. На левой же? Ну да. На левой. Вроде как. Ой.
Kurt? It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier.
Ну давай
The
посмотрим, что там за
transporter doesn't want
груз.
to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain.
Ну давай
So
попробуем.
to a little help.
Of course.
Давай попробуем
Where is the
договориться.
supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Блин, ну... А типа я не могу отказаться, да? Ну ладно. То есть здесь типа командная игра. Вот это вот хреново на самом деле. Вот это на самом деле хреновая вещь, то что здесь командная игра. Не любитель я командных игр.
Greenblood, do you need something?
Это когда-нибудь чувствовал себя одиноким? Всегда, что ты хочешь это исправить?
You want to rectify this?
Я так надеялся, что все это время скрашивал твое одиночество, мы были вместе.
But I thought you were referring to another kind of company. And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
Я не о том, мужик. Я не о том. Я гетеросексуален. А как туда пройти? Ну пока. А, и ты уходить сразу собралась. Ну окей. Блин, трупов, конечно, многовато, если честно. Ростовщик здесь, да? Здорово, дядя.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm
certain. Да кто моя семья, блин?
Thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it
Это мы еще посмотрим, прекрасен ли остров.
Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me.
Чем же накалечен?
Alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Какие-то меня дебри посылают. Вот честное слово. Опять какие-то шантажи, разборки.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Saad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors, but our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tir-Fredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses. But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been... If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tir-Fredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully... Direct conflicts are...
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sardet, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing. But it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sardet.
Citizens of Serene, come. Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him? I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Have you finally made up your mind?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel
I will think about it.
as you wish, but don't wait long.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your vest belong to last year's fashion? You'll find all you need in our selection. Whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right!
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
Oh, you don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
Сорян, ребят, доброго всем времени. Вот теперь такая, доброго, наверное, утро, у кого-то день, я советую вам поставить чайку. К сожалению, я тут затупил и не врубил звук. С вами разговаривал, а на ОБС был вырублен звук. Я вот думаю, помочь ему отпустить. Короче говоря, это зеленый из серии тех защитников лесов, обезьянок, которых мучают ради того, чтобы там на них не испытывали какие-то лекарства, косметику и так далее и тому подобное. Я вот думаю. Короче, смысл в чем? Кто не успел прочитать и, собственно, кто не знает немножко английского. Было дело как. Он работал в коллегии, точнее, был одним из членов коллегии алхимиков, делал лекарства от, собственно, чумы. Вот это вот зеленой хрени, которая у нас на лице, которая убивает до хрена народу. И произошло следующее. Нет, нафиг, и, наверное, на вас стоит подать жалобу, потому что вы долбали. Потому что вы не посылаете никуда живого чата, у вас не живые люди, поэтому... Так вот, можно пожалеть его, и можно его арестовать. Я так понимаю, если я его арестую, то мне какие-то плюхи дадут, да? А если я ему помогу покинуть город, то мне дадут денег. Я сейчас поставлю себе чайку, наверное, и подумаю над этим предложением. Помочь ему покинуть город и либо арестовать. Мне все равно уезжать из этого города как бы. Да, тут мой дядя, тут моя матушка больная, кузен, я так понимаю, двоюродный брат, который бухает, и который пытался свалить с города, его сейчас поставили у нас типа мэром того города, куда мы едем, того острова, куда мы едем. Такое себе. Поэтому, если я ему помогу покинуть город, он мне даст бабок. Если я его арестую, то хвала и почет. 2 минуты, я сейчас вернусь, ребят. 2 минуты. Ну, нас арестовать его все. Потому что, арестовав, я получу, типа, больше прибыли. Так вот. Арестовываем. Извиняюсь, у меня на заднем плане еще чайник.
Sir, I beg you to spare me.
I've heard enough. You're under arrest.
How unjust.
Чувак.
I am finished. Saheen is going to throw me in the bottom of a deep cell, if not worse.
Да. Успокойся. Да. Переместиться. Здорово. Нормально. У тебя как дела? Вчера не запустил, блин, единственную Виталий. Спросить. Так, у нас все об этом известно. Поговорить о шарлатане.
Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated.
Вот, я про репутацию говорил. А почему нормально? Почему не лучше всех?
Angry citizens have gathered round the building. They have sworn to avenge themselves after discovering his fraud. I decided it better to avoid the mob. But if you wish to capture him alive, I advise you hurry.
Governor Burren will be happy to learn that a legate with great assiduity will soon be joining the
Слушай, да, последнее время, Виталь, короче говоря, я увидел кучу читаков, и мне не понравились бои 2-3-минутные. Это было сложно, потому что я играю же на картах, на малых, скажем так, да, точнее не на малых картах, а не на войне, а на обычных картах, да, то есть противостояние. И реально это геморно. С учетом того, что я полгода не стримил вообще, я постримил героя-генерала там сколько, наверное, 4-5 стримов за вот эти там 2 месяца, и мне жутко там не понравилось. Я разочарован в героях-генералах, потому что, ну, для меня герои-генералы были классной игрушкой, когда можно было повоевать, ну, хотя бы там минут 30 в бою находиться, да, хотя, ну, думать, понимать, что ты делаешь. А когда у тебя союзники воюют, ну, так себе, да, а враги почему-то захватывают точки за 3 минуты, ну, это не бой, это какая-то вот вакханалия полнейшая. Сейчас я чаю поставлю 2 минуты. Ну, залью, точнее, чай себе. И мы продолжим. Я тебе все расскажу. Ты когда последние разы в героя-генерала играл? Плюс я вообще на самом деле хочу немножко поменять стилистику канала, но это чуть позже. У меня также будут продолжаться стримы. Блин, ну, что я тебе могу сказать? Я тоже как бы поигрался, я там купил дохренища всего, даже последнюю винтовку купил, которую добавили, но, блин, мне что-то... я просто думаю, стримы продолжатся, но кроме стримов надо будет еще кое-что сделать. Так, мне нужны характеристики. Это у нас одноручная основа. Навык быстрая атака. Левый контрол сбивает. Так, это основная атака, мощная атака, которая наносит больше урона. Паралич позволяет вывести из боя сильного врага и уничтожить более слабых. Длительность 8 секунд. Физический урон позволяет размещать на земле алхимические препараты, которые взрываются и при приближении врага наносят урон врагам. Позволяет... А это что? А, это паралич. Бля, а чё прокачать-то, а? Слушай, нет, в Black Desert я тебе не советую идти. Я могу тебе даже сказать, почему, наверное. Так, я пока не буду. Пока я ничего делать. В Black Desert я не советую идти, да, там сейчас стало меньше народу, который там ПВП, ну, точнее, донатит, там меньше стало таких вот вещей, да, там, донатских, скажем так. Но, блин, знаешь, осадок у меня остался, я в БД не хочу идти. Вначале я еще его рассматривал как игрушку, в которую стоит поиграть. Сейчас, к сожалению, нет. Я его рассматриваю уже совсем по-другому, и мне как-то неприятно стало. Нет, там просто народ, который за донат, короче говоря, много чего покупал.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
Я бы тебе посоветовал, тут GameNet выпустил игрушку, но я не знаю, как она. Это помесь Терры и, наверное, классических РПГ. Называется Астелия, что-то такое.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one.
Я думал в Rust поиграть, но меня сейчас в последнее время, я хочу в новые игрушки только играть, и пофиг на все остальное, потому что очень много стрим-снайперов развелось. Я сейчас буду делать небольшую видяху по поводу того, как я играл на сервере в Rust. Вот. Потом я хочу сделать по поводу русского комьюнити видео, которое тоже будет. Потом по поводу там еще некоторых вещей, но больше, знаешь, разбор, скажем так, психологии русского комьюнити.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agreed to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
Блин.
I'm certain we can come to an unofficial arrangement. You are clearly the apprentice of a demanding master who expects you to follow orders without raising a brow. Life in your shoes can't be easy. Perhaps we could help you take the weight of your feet.
And what would I have to do in exchange? If I give
Ты
you
имеешь в виду,
the
блин, как он
my master
называется?
will still demand the price you're supposed to pay.
Дедлайн?
Not
Или
if you
как
were
он?
robbed by pure chance.
Я хочу
I mean,
Last
it
Oasis
happened to
поиграть.
anyone.
Меня
What if
очень
the guards leave a
заинтересовало.
little extra bonus in your pocket as you look away? And while you're making yourself busy elsewhere, some of my men break in and collect their merchandise. You'll just have to make a devastated, the dastardly boldness of them face in front of your master, and we're done.
And the bonus will be how much?
Well, you won't be retiring with it.
Oh. All right. Done. I'm with you. As soon as I've received my bonus...
Как мило. Тут взятничество тоже работает.
You'll get your bonus afterwards. The guard has already been taken once by your promises.
Well, you can't hold it against me for trying. Very well. Call for your men to come.
Как это
You're
миленько.
certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Значит, не зря я прокачал харизму.
To my help. Come and taste my saber. Come and taste my saber.
Неплохо. А чё там у нас было вкусненького такого? Чё за... О, вот оно что. И у нее дырочки есть. Ну, давай с камзольчиком походим. Но, блин, я лута меньше буду получать. Стоять. Стоять, Зорька. Вернуться. Что там от меня хотят? Окей. Это... Короче, в описании есть все, что тебе нужно. Так как ты на ютубе, там описание широкое. У меня шкурник. Я понял. Назад тогда. У рапира алхимика ничего. А вот у этой штуки. Изогнутый наплечник. Шкура, сырая железная руда. 2 шкуры, 2 сырых железных руды. Шкура очищенная железная, чистая железная руда. А последняя чистая железная. Я понял тебя. То есть здесь нормально так можно улучшить броньку. И здесь ты хотя бы видишь, что она улучшается. Давай, ну у меня, смотри, 2 часа, потом я делаю перерыв где-то на полчаса, потом следующий. И давай-ка запишем. Так, понятно, не сюда. Давай поговорим.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't.
Ну-ка, чё за задание?
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 3D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine.
Слушай, здесь столько квестов на самом деле.
This cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
То есть нам еще и контрабандочку перевести надо будет. Неплохая задумка. Но, если наша шляпа износила, то что? Сапоги как бы... Да, сапоги бы еще найти. Чувак.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You man!
Клевая татуировка. Реально клевая татуировка.
There are some children we'd be best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Блин, чувак. Я представляю, как ты на скулах терпел.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
Нормально.
Fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Короче, ему насрать то, что он везет как бы сына князя, вот, едет, собственно, с ним, потому что для него на корабле сын князя всего лишь юнга.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Это нам не интересно, мы уже об этом узнали. Теперь надо об еретиках.
Have you seen anyone wandering
Еретиках.
about? Suspicious looking.
Maybe clandestine passengers.
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
A smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
Опачки.
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
С учетом того, что нам надо перевести контрабанду, с учетом того, что у нас еретики, и с учетом того, что потерялся Юнга.
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know about that?
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in.
Капитан непрост, скажем так.
Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Naughts. No one else may enter.
Ну, кто такие нафты? Подожди.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans.
Нафта это, короче, мореплаватели, я понял.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is seaborn. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
То есть, рожденный на корабле?
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel.
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tirfredi. He's placed guards where cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Охренеть. То есть нам еще и подделка документов светит.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him.
Да грохнули его, скорее всего.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
Короче, контрабанда, подделка документов, поимка еретиков, подставы, что-то у нас... Давайте исчезновение Юнги проверим. Понятно, все. Не туда. Здорово, парняга.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes.
Это еще и
Your
девушка.
captain asked me to go and find him.
Так я
I
еще
can hear
никогда
he's
не
taking the
ошибался.
disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Ну, когда ты видел в последний раз Юнгу? 2 дня назад вечером он с Джоном вместе пили в таверне.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled.
Взволнован был, может быть, самую малость, он выглядел задумчивым. Как вам кажется, почему?
Boy, I haven't the faintest
Честное
idea.
слово, понятия не имею. Спросить о привычках. Чем занимался Джонас во время
He just hangs
пути?
around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
То есть, короче, чувак вообще не пил. Доброго еще раз всем, кто присоединяется. Спросите, есть ли у Юнги враги. Может, кто-то решил ему отомстить?
Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Короче, врагов у него не было, видимо. Но он был очень задумчивый, когда сидел в таверне. Ладно. Пошлите к дружку. Что у тебя интересного?
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds. He didn't go missing, he was...
Похитили. Давай узнаем, что известно.
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof. Gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Нормально так чувака похитили.
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Нет, не понимаю.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Взволнованная жена. Может быть, с ним точно что-то творилось. Не знаете, в чем было дело? Понятия не имею. Что за похитители?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
Доверю я тебе.
Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside,
А вот на улице никого не было. А, был там один мужик. Мы с ним иногда в картишки прикидываемся. Он из тех, кто сидит за игрой с утра до ночи. Что вы думаете о капитане Ласка?
Who knows his knots? He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Спасибо. Галчонок, привет. Дела нормально, настроение не знаю. У нас тут Юнгу похитили. Чума на дворе. А ты говоришь.
Have you found Jonas?
Not yet, but I haven't given up. About that.
Еще, короче говоря,
What does Jonas do in
вот о
his
чем
free
я.
time when you're on land?
У нас еще двоюродный брат пропал, набухался и пропал. А уплывать через полчаса. Ну, грубо говоря.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was
А,
bad
я
medicine.
спрашивал, да?
One drink lasts him the whole night.
Врагов она не знает, ничего не знает.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Вот народец-то. Такс. До таверны пошлите. Молодец. А мне не пришел. У меня там кое-что заказано из вещей, которые мне нужны для крафта. Но пока они не пришли, к сожалению.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin.
Давай сначала братья спросим.
I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
Подлагивает на стриме? Нет, не в курсе. Ну не, она иногда подлагивает на самом деле. Она у меня даже подлагивает. На стриме не знаю. На ОБС ничего, никаких подлагов нет. Сейчас посмотрю на этом самом. Да, вроде нет подлагивания.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
Не, она иногда и в реальности подлагивает. А я не знаю почему.
Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it,
А ты что не стримишь? Чего нет счастья в твоих глазах, скажем так? Загрузить расчитан. Блин. 25 монет заплатить. Ну, блин,
Here you are to cover your expenses.
excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal
Чё за
and
игрушка?
profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were set on recovering your cousin, I would hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya.
Зачепись. Князь еще связался с гопотой. Молодец.
Anything else?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope.
Ужас, Галя.
Now that we have a
Галя,
city
Галя.
there, quite a few seafarers
Что-то
come
тебя
by to
совсем
spend their
приплющило.
wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked.
Когда произошла эпидемия чумы, народ разбежался. Все сидели по домам, чтобы не заразиться, а уже было решил закрывать товары.
And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People were still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Oh, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
Ну, да. Погнали за братцем. Да, я не знаю, я Ваху не уважаю в том плане, то что очень много... Короче говоря, в последнее время очень много галимых обнов. Вот прям вот. Они, скажем так, перестали стараться, что ли.
Any idea who I am? Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That voice of the tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Вот, понимаешь? У них введен как бы донат за каждую, как сказать, за каждую миссию хочешь подонать, не хочешь не играй. Плюс еще качество этих миссий оставляет желать лучшего. А, вот что я не сделал. Надо вещи Юнги найти. Так что обратно в порт. Нет, мне ничего не нужно, мне мимо тебя надо было пройти. Все. Погнали до этого самого. До порта. Стоять. А меня не... Ну, знаешь, вот тут такое... как бы тебе сказать? Тут такая странная вещь, такое странное впечатление. Допустим, вот эта игра многим людям зашла, а многим не зашла, да?
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it would seem that he is in this building.
That very well could be. We have had a guest since yesterday. A regular lady.
Да, расфуфыренный пижон.
That would fit the bill. I have no idea how he earned such a reputation, but...
Being born into silk sheets doesn't give him the right to insult his fellow man, or to show disrespect.
We know this sort only too well. Used to everyone doing whatever he says. But they're always a lot friendlier, having learned their little lesson.
На вкус и цвет все фломастеры. Она вчера вышла.
But lessons have a price. So,
чума.
you want your drunkard back?
Зеленокровие. Блин. блин, тут такое дело. Просто скажу ему, что вроде как выкуп, да, может быть, они его отпустят, что он сын принца, но могут попросить и большую цену. Если попытаюсь договориться о выкупе, 50 монет, короче говоря, мне придется отдать. У меня всего 53 монеты. Но, с другой стороны, я в этом поселении, ну, в этом городе больше не буду жить. Я уеду. Могу ввязаться в драку. И вот. Как я понимаю, ну, то, что я сейчас в данный момент увидел, это альтернативная земля. Одна из колоний Британии, на которой появилась чума. Не чума в плане чума, а чума в плане болезни. Плюс еще был открыт новый город. Вот прям новый город. Очень большая история, очень много всего интересного, поэтому.
That drunkard is the only son of Prince d'Orsay. I'm sure you know the punishment reserved for those who slight his majesty.
Shit! You are absolutely right, Chief. He's definitely rich and certainly a noble.
Shut your trap, imbecile. You want to get us drawn and quartered? Listen, we didn't know who we were dealing with. We never would have given offense to the prince.
That's what I had assumed.
Here, take the key to his cell and give our respects to his highness.
Фу. Слава богам. Сейчас я так, скажем так, отмахался труселями.
Locked.
А где этот алканавт? Алканавт, ты где? Алканавт.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to
Ой, блин, какой дебил!
Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure.
Ой, дебил, о, дурак.
these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
Sorry, Constantine, but we drove a hard bargain to get you out of their grasp.
Что там ему еще надо поменять?
Don't tell me that you paid them a ransom. Oh well. What is done is done. A mighty vessel awaits us. And a tremendous adventure.
Так, все, погнали. На выход искать Юнгу. Стоять. Че, придется драться или нет? Ой, вот сейчас вот, Константин, только, пожалуйста, ничего не делай. Лишнего не говори. Просто сейчас сжёбываем и идем в порт. Обсидиан. Да, кстати, чем-то мне напоминает Ведьмака. Многие говорили о том, что напоминает Ведьмака, да. Чем-то, только она более мрачная по сравнению с Ведьмаком. У меня 2 новых зайца. Хотя уехать в Эльсад, пока их не поймал, усложняет работу. Думаю, я смогу незаметно провести их на корабль. Но придется потрудиться. Надеюсь, им хватит терпения. Спрячь их пока на складе за портовым управлением. Туда-то инквизиторы в жизни не станут. Да, вот эта игра. Хотя я говорю, многим она не понравилась. Знаешь, люди где-то разделились на 2 части. Не поровну. 86, где-то 80% игра зашла сразу же, как, допустим, мне она реально зашла. Тут мир такой полный, красивый, интересный, да? А 20% такие, ну, что-то не то, как-то мир пустоват, квесты я прям не знаю, глобальные задания не глобальные, ну, такое, знаешь, пессимистический настрой. Но она дорого стоит. Ее, я не знаю, взломали, не взломали, думаю, взломали уже, можно скачать бесплатно. Я как бы купил вчера, потому что ты знаешь мое отношение. А у меня тоже почему-то завис YouTube. YouTube, очнись. А Twitch? А, ну все. Отлично, я еще... А почему у меня на Твиче не в эфире? А в эфире. Все нормально. Вот. Люди... Я сейчас смотрю и туда, и туда. Не, у меня и на Ютубе все норм. Я вот обновляю. У меня все норм на Ютубе. Так вот. Поговорим-ка.
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Fredi. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Уйти.
Be back soon, Captain.
Нам надо найти Юнгу. Нам все-таки надо найти Юнгу. Ой, поделать записи судового журнала. Короче, пошлите за языками. И погнали за еретиками. Сначала сюда.
Hello? What can I do for you?
We're the relay. You're dismissed.
Finally! We were starting to grow moss. Courage, me hearties. The path is clear. We should notify the men. They need all the time they can get.
А у меня есть снотворное, кстати.
Who is there?
May the Illuminated save us. Did the smuggler send you?
The man to which you are referring was arrested and thrown into prison, but revealed to me your hiding place.
Oh, the traitor!
Have you come to deliver us to the Inquisition then? Please, please.
Вот я думаю, блин, на самом деле, кому их отдать?
We are nothing more than historians.
In that case, why is
Ученые?
the ambassador of Teleme so concerned about your teachings? Why is the Inquisition looking for you, and why are you hiding?
Our only error was wanting to publish our work.
It's true. We presented our research, but it didn't please the censor. And here you have the result.
We fled all the way to Serene, thinking we would be safe. But the Inquisition wants to silence us so badly that they followed us here.
О чем книга?
Tell me more about your research. What about it is so horrifying that it would provoke such a fuss?
Our work concerned the teachings of St. Lucius.
The disciple of Saint Matthias? The one who returned to Teleme after traveling with his master?
The very same. His writing was carefully preserved, but never seriously studied.
With the discovery of Tir-Fredi, we thought it crucial to take a look at the original text.
Охренеть.
We wanted to verify if this island could have been the faraway place that he spoke of. The Eden of Saint Matthias.
And? What did you find?
Tir-Fredi is without any doubt the land that our Saint Matthias and his disciples went to. But the text that we discovered was radically different from what we expected to find.
Над чем
In
планируешь?
the original text, Saint Lucius doesn't speak of an Eden, of the paradise of the Illuminated. He speaks of a voice that came from the depths of the earth, which convinced Saint Matthias to stay there.
It was written in black and white.
And there is no doubt about it. The original was written in Lucius's own hand.
I understand now what that text has cost you. This voice from the depths sounds more the power of a demon than a saint.
The sacred texts are always difficult to interpret, but what is written is written.
Who were you hoping would give you asylum?
We were hoping to reach Al-Sad. The Inquisition won't chase us into the den of their enemies.
Our research won't interest the Bridge Alliance, or at least I doubt it. But at least we'll be safe.
By entering Al-Sad as clandestines, you risk being taken for spies.
That would be better than being burned at the stake.
Ну да, кстати.
Did you try speaking with the censors? You could forget what you have discovered, perhaps.
Oh, we have signed already an abjugation stating that we misunderstood the sacred
Дебилы!
texts of St. Lucius. We were even ready to say that we had never seen the true text, or anything else that would have pleased them.
It served no purpose. It's our lives they are after.
I see. Well, you have no other choice but to run and seek refuge in enemy territories.
I beg of you, please do not deliver us to them. Let us continue on this path.
Блин. Короче. Дело вот в чем. Эти товарищи изучали книгу, которую он написал святой со своим учеником. И из-за этого, после фразы, что Бог поговорил из недр земли с ними, их захотели казнить. Потому что, типа, Бог не может разговаривать из недр земли, только демон. Вот поэтому такая бельберда творится. Я не знаю, я могу попробовать арестовать их, тогда у меня с церковью наладятся отношения. А могу их отпустить. И вот с одной стороны, в игровом режиме, да, я бы их отпустил, чтобы с церковью наладить отношения. А по-человечески, точнее, я бы их арестовал, чтобы с церковью наладить отношения. А по-человечески, блин. Короче, я попробую замолвить словечко.
If he can be persuaded to offer you asylum, you would be saved.
Your goodness honors you. May the illuminated forever light your path.
If I manage to convince the ambassador, you'll need to refrain from that sort of blessing. Stay here. I'll be back.
О, блин. Я творю трешак сейчас. Я дикий трешак творю. 100%. Просто неимоверно дикий трешак. Но что поделать. Я сейчас хочу договориться с послом, чтобы их оставили в покое. Так, а где у нас здесь? Куда нам идти? Это что? Ну, погнали, что нам еще остается? В посольство говорить. Так, нет, нам не сюда. Стоять.
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
The way is clear. It's time to get going.
Do your best to be quick and quiet about it. You won't have much time to move it.
Don't you be worrying now. We're off.
The warehouse is at the end to the right there. You can't miss it.
Move out. Quick steps.
Ладно, окей. Нас могут, кстати, и запрячь за это дело, потому что я снотворное страже не подмешал. Так, притормаживание. Опять. Игра. Окстись. Я думаю, ребят, на самом деле, закончить с этими квестами. Главное, Юнгу найти. Понять, что произошло. И после этого, собственно... И после этого мы уже будем решать, что дальше. Я думаю, отплыть, сделать паузу на часик, сходить позавтракать. Ну, давай попробуем.
I would like to talk to you about a rather delicate matter. I am listening. A couple of historians have made a recent discovery concerning Matthäus, the founder of the mythical Teleme. And it seems that this is not to the liking of the illuminated, or at least his more fervent subjects.
These sinister hypocrites are going to want to burn them at the stake.
Without a doubt. And that's why these poor people are begging you to offer them asylum.
We are willing. Where are they to be found at this time?
At the port of Serene. They were hoping to stow away discreetly on a vessel to Al-Sad.
Very well. I shall send an escort immediately to take them somewhere safe.
Слава богам!
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Я сделал третий вариант, ни с кем не поссорившись.
We are eternally grateful.
It was nothing. I hope you won't have too much difficulty adapting to your new country.
If you would allow me, I would like to give you this. It's not much, but it is all that we possess.
Farewell.
You have a kind heart, Greenblood. It'll be the end of you, but that doesn't bother me. I wouldn't have wanted those poor buggers to end up on a burning pyre.
It would seem that I'm not the only one with a tender heart.
Ладно, я ни с кем не поссорился, заработал денег. Окей. Мне еще поделать судовой журнал нужно. Ладно. Сначала с этим поговорю. Скажу, что не нашел их.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
It pains me to inform you that the heretics you seek have fled.
Curse them! How could that possibly have happened?
Alas, these renegades have found protection with the ambassador of the Bridge Alliance. I would not have been able to capture them without risking a diplomatic incident that my uncle would have condemned.
The bridge. I thought as much. Those heretics have turned to them. But I had hoped that you might intervene quickly enough to stop them. It is truly regrettable. We have nothing else to do but pray that the Luminous might shield us from their lies.
Я еще и репутацию заработал. Как это мило с их стороны, а? Третий левел. Чуваки, мы крутые. Осталось чуть-чуть, совсем 2 квестика. Нам осталось что? Получается, записи судового журнала подделать. Точнее, не судового журнала, а этого самого складового журнала.
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
У нас не хватит уровня вскрыть. Не будем мы сообщать капитану, что... Нам сейчас нужно, самое главное, найти... Так, еще раз на карте. А, то есть надо было все-таки здесь где-то найти. Блин. Где журнал? То есть, походу, нам надо все-таки сделать вот так. Где там взлом замков? О, бабл-бабл. Где там таланты? На 5-м левеле аж. Пиздец. И как мне поступить? Так, драться я не могу. Но мне нужен где-то ключ достать. Я так понимаю, где-то в сундуках журнала. Нет, вот он.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Все? Это было так просто? Ну, окей. Это что за приколы такие? А, и кстати, да. Мне надо переодеться. 67, да, вот она. А, у тебя броня другая, тяжелая, я тебя понял. А на голове что? Хотя бы так. Все, ребят. Хотя нет, я сейчас сниму эту шляпу, прости, чувак. Я затупил, прости, чувак. Назад. Эту шляпу снимаем, эту обратно одеваем. Это моя шляпа же. Упс, нам пришлось... У нас теперь есть мушкет. Блин, ну это печально. Нам пришлось убить охрану. Я понял, почему нам пришлось убить охрану. Из-за того, что я переодеваться начал. О, блин. Косяк. Прям косяк-косяк. Ладно. Так, мы здесь нет, здесь мы не пройдем. Уходим, 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 парни. Окольными кустами. Вот здесь вот подвисает очень сильно. Давай, 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 давай. Так, куда нам сейчас? Место. Нет, подожди, стоять, Джей. Поговорить с квартирмейстером казарм монетной стражи на новую. А, понял, все. И все, и последний квест. Ну, это будет последнее, что нам надо будет сделать. Блин, надо было... Так обидно этого чувака. За этого чувака, если честно. Еще раз сюда, значит, мы здесь что-то не узнали.
Could I trouble you again?
Have you found Jonas?
Not yet, but I haven't given up. About that.
Я она видела в последний раз.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
Блин, а что я здесь упускаю?
I need to be going. Farewell.
Что-то здесь пошло не так.
Could I trouble you again?
Have you found Jonas?
Not yet, but I haven't given up. About that.
Ну, о Юнге. То есть, когда она видела в последний раз, о его привычках.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Еще раз
Anything
пройду
seem
по
out of the
всем.
ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
Говорят, стоп, подожди. Нам не сюда, нам
I
к
need to be going.
трактиру.
Farewell.
Нет. Дом Свифондер поставить. Короче, надо в таверну. Надо дойти до таверны. Потому что если они пили возле таверны и его украли возле таверны. Но она не все говорит, то, что знает. Это явно, что она не все так просто.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
Спросить. Нет.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
А где здесь в карты играют?
Oh, hello.
Hello, sir.
Может, он?
Have a nice day, sire.
There are some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Ну, кыш, кыш. Или это она? Где этот Юнга? Я не могу понять, Ладно, здесь мы... Давай. Где этот грёбаный Юнга? Это записки. Здесь ничего нет. Ну, магического боя, тут тоже, тут тоже. Блин, ну, Юнга-то должен быть. И он где-то в городе.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Да блин, и сесть я не могу.
Locked. Locked. I don't have the key.
Блин, так, а это у нас где? Ага. Значит, ключ где-то должен быть. Очень опечален тем, что ваши надежды найти покой в сирене не оправдались. После вашего отъезда Академия оказалась в удручающем состоянии. Ваше обвинение так, словно мы не можем сделать, лишь молчать и ждать. Надеюсь, что ваши поиски вылечат. Но здесь я уже был. Мы здесь алхимика, короче говоря, нашли. В этой таверне. Здесь тоже заперто. Вопрос в другом. Ключи. Вот ключ от кладовой трактирщика. Все, пошлите в кладовую трактирщика. Может быть, там что-то есть. Так, это на выход. А нам в кладовую. Ну, сходим, глянем.
Locked. Locked. I don't have the key.
Подожди, а кладовая тогда где?
Greenblood, do you need something?
Да не нужно мне уйти. Напугал, зараза.
I must leave you.
Подожди, я взял... А, может это? Окей. Ну, поехали, смотрим, что здесь. Охренеть. У меня такое чувство, что его где-то...
So you're back. Right then. What about our business?
We can guarantee that your merchandise will leave with us.
Thank you, Your Excellency. And bravo, Kurt. The Commander will be most pleased.
The cargo shall make the voyage. But who will be at its reception once it's arrived?
That shall be your next mission. Once you've reached New Serene, go and find the Quartermaster. He will give you new instructions. Until then, I wish you a safe and pleasant voyage, Your Excellency. Kurt, good luck.
Окей. У меня остался только один вопрос. Где грёбаный моряк? И где мы еще не были? А мы в тюрьме, кстати, были или нет? Потому что мы, по-моему, были на складе, а в тюрьме не были. Мы можем сюда, кстати, Так, вот сюда вот. Нет. Потому что это единственное место, где мы не были. Хотя, по описанию, это кто-то из вышестоящего руководства его арестовал. Потому что я прям даже не знаю.
You cannot pass. Only the Norts have access to the prison.
Чувак, я на авто.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
It's blocked. It's blocked.
А что там мешает? Блин, вот если честно, да... Я вот не знаю, как... Там 3 человека. Где Юнга, я тоже не знаю. Поехали, ладно, без Юнги. Так, без Юнги.
So, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Блин, ну чувак.
Be back soon, Captain.
Я бы с радостью, ну блин. Тебе так нужен твой Юнга. Стоп, это что там такое? показалось.
Hello again.
Well, no. Did you find him?
No, but I'm not giving up hope. Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Я что-то упускаю, что-то такое легкое, что ли.
Could I trouble you again?
Have you found Jonas?
Not yet, but I haven't given up. About that. Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
Под каналом, тогда он у разбойников.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Погнали, и мы знаем, куда уже идти. Вот сейчас уже все стало понятно. Под каналом, она говорит. Но там... Мы знаем, где этот свидетель. Почему мы сразу с ним не могли поговорить? Я нормально так тырю деньги, если честно.
I'm looking for a Naut, a young cabin boy who's been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. At least
Абсолютно серьезно. Похитили в твоем заведении.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
Я знаю, походу, что случилось. Юнга выиграл у него бабок, поэтому его забрали.
Farewell.
Goodbye.
Либо наоборот проиграл. Это ты?
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in, with a band of strong arms.
Торговец.
The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty. And then they finally left.
And after that?
It just so happens that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him but that was none of my business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in with a band
Понятно.
of the kind of men they exchanged.
And after that?
It just so happens, and I think I might well have seen those same. I wouldn't have thought.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. If he's disappeared.
Давай
Who
торговца
was the rich
спросим.
merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
О, блин, чувак.
But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Ну да, вот у меня тоже такой вопрос. Нахрена держать парня без гроша в кармане где-то там? Ну, давай, город, прогружайся. Эть. Что ж ты так виснешь-то в центре города? Надо будет здесь передышечку сейчас сделать небольшую.
Might I help you, sir?
Что из Владимиров? Я хочу поговорить с господином Фонтеном. Он отсутствует, но вас может принять его супруга. Проходите, пожалуйста. Если честно, странный домишко. О, сударыня.
Oh, I know you.
Давай
I've seen you
с вами пообщаемся.
You are Lord de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter.
Дело довольно
We're
щекотливое.
looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Он говорит, что это был их сын. У меня как-то...
I'm very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had
Вот
joined
да,
your
вот не
husband
pохоже на
willingly,
добровольное возвращение
In
абсолютно.
a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable
Да, я
family?
сомневаюсь в уважаемых гражданах и верю пьяницам.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a
Что же ваш сын делал на корабле нафтов?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things. But it is true that you are young and inexperienced. It seems that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why.
Нет, не понимаю, почему вы не можете сказать, где ваш сын и почему...
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Вот мне интересно, они, короче говорят то, что сын вернулся домой. Но по факту, блин, не сын вернулся домой, они его похитили. И типа, она говорит, что нафты, типа, на самом-то деле. Мне кажется, что это звездеж. Да мне ничего от тебя не надо, кыш. Вот это вот меня бесит. Да отойди, женщина.
Sir, are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
Да не можем.
Sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract.
Некоторые семьи они заплатили сыном, а теперь украли его.
In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a naught. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a naught? Oh, how I would like.
Ну вон этот господин Джонс.
Our old teacher must surely know what's going on.
Your Highness, I'm happy to see you. Your absence this morning worried both your father and me.
Come now, Sir de Corsilion. My father may have been angry, outraged, or disappointed, but he's never worried about me. I am sad to have caused you any worry, though. Would you believe that I was rotting away in a sinister jail, guarded by thugs ready to kill me? Though still seeing double from last night's drink, I was preparing an ingenious escape plan when... Ta-da! My dear cousin jumped up out of nowhere and saved me. I'm quite the fairy tale damsel in distress.
You might have refrained from the company of bandits the night before such an important departure.
Take away the
Он
risk.
как какой-то, блин, мутный, если честно.
It is the salt of life.
I fear that some of my teachings have been misunderstood. But you wanted to ask me something, de Sade?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From
То
time to
есть...
time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
Батя, короче говоря, обменял сына на, извиняюсь, бабосики. А маме сказал, супруге своей, что нафту украли. Такой себе батяня, если честно. Не, может быть, конечно, он считает себя правым. Но вряд ли. Мой супруг вместе с наемниками несколько дней проведут на наших складах канала. Будь добра приготовить обед и отнести его туда. И чтобы никто тебя не заметил. Мы не хотим, чтобы об этом узнали другие семьи. Понятно, спасибо. До свидания. Пошлите на склады. Надерем папане задницу. Вот я сейчас не знаю только, нам... Сейчас как? Не дали сразу? Да, я понимаю, что его хорошо охраняют. Только где его охраняют? Вот это вопрос. И тут сразу что-нибудь есть, что можно стырить? Мне не нравится, что здесь одному как-то не побегать нормально. Ага.
What are you doing here? I've come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back, and he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine?
Вы похитили своего сына и заперли, словно какой-то товар на складе. И вы считаете себя хорошим отцом? Если бы я не запер, он ушел бы в море на одном из этих проклятых кораблей. Если он сам этого хочет, зачем ему мешать? Из-за его матери она так по нему тоскует, хотя, может быть, вы и правы. Мой мальчик очень переменился. Он со мной не разговаривает с тех пор, как мы попали в эту ситуацию. Ладно, вот ключ, забирайте моего сына. Будь проклят тот день, когда я связался с Нафтами. Неплохо. Мы получили ключик, мы ни с кем не подрались. Здесь их сколько было? 4, получается. Так бы мы убили этого чувака. А, это ты? Нет, не нужно. Иди отсюда. Я думал, это Нафт.
I must leave you.
Охренеть. Они его реально в клетку посадили. Я Десальт, эмиссар Содружества. Ваш капитан поручил мне найти вас. И вы уговорили моего отца отпустить меня? Да, хотя пришлось немножко надавить. Ничего удивительного, он сразу дал понять, что меня не отпустят.
I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that.
Ну да, с чего? Моя семья нафта. Мне жаль родителей, но так уж сложилось. Я могу идти домой.
Can I go home?
Yes.
Да, только попрощайтесь с матерью, прежде чем идти на корабль. И еще увидимся. Ну... Короче. Чувства двоякие, если честно. Почему двоякие? Потому что, блин, они не попытались... Кыш. Они не пытались поговорить с ним. Они ничего не пытались сделать. Они просто... О, чувак, давай домой. А это же так не работает. Надо с людьми хорошо к людям относиться. Правильно так будет. Да ты задолбал меня, дебила, кусок. Главное, что мы разрулили все проблемы здесь. У нас больше поручений нет. Пропавший нафт. Поговори с капитаном и поговори с... Короче, проблем у нас нет. Репутация вроде как не подмочена. Хотя, если они узнают, что я убил этого самого. Делаем F5. Разговариваем. Поплыли домой.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor? We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
Репутация плюс 3. Ну что, все вроде как.
Certainly, but keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No, my house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tear Freddy.
Все, у нас же дополнительных заданий больше. Да, у нас только груз. Поговорить, но это уже на новой сирене.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of.
Ля-ля-ля. И потихонечку поплыли.
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell, man? Of cargo are you
Японский огород.
We need ropes. We must contain it.
Come now. Let's lend them a hand.
Япона, мать! Красавец-то какой! Ну вот. Ать! Ать! Ну, кыш. Ой, да. О! Ну ладно. Сейчас мы его завалим. Больше половины, по-моему, завалил. Надо просто отпрыгивать вовремя.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
Так, что у нас здесь есть? Перчатки, хрен с ним. Ботинки. Ловкости не хватает. Ладно, физический урон 185. 189, ладно. Что еще у нас есть? А у нас есть эта характеристика? У нас есть возможность огнестрела? Ладно. Пропускаем сцену. Да как ты попал, гаденыш, а? Да как ты попадаешь-то, гад? Да блин, да что? Я отойти не смог. Он притормаживает так сильно во время боя. Хотя, кто его знает, притормаживают, не притормаживают.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures, as big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that.
Ну, поехали, попробуем. Да ёлы-палы, не, его можно убить, я просто в последний момент туплю очень сильно. Реально туплю очень сильно. Что я сделал? Нахрена я...
The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
Ну-ка, давай попробуем.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one.
Да, я не могу его добить до конца. Фу. Последний раз. Потом передышка на пару минут. Ну, на перерыв, скажем так, передышка. Я уже говорил, что я схожу позавтракать. Угу. Отлично. Пробуем. Ну это зараза-то, а? Да писец, сколько там ему оставалось? Ну... Нет. Я его почти добил. Вот Кропаль там остается на один удар. Я должен это сделать. Сколько там у него осталось, реально? Да! Да, зараза, я это сделал. Я поймал этот тайминг, который нужен был.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind.
Спасибо, это четвертый бой.
I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
А где здесь можно подняться? А? Кстати, я с него что-нибудь собрать могу? А, можно было здесь, но здесь как раз он мог тоже пролезть, по-моему. Так у него другой корабль. Ну и что мы подвисли?
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
Ну что, товарищ, сейчас пройдет загрузка. Я немножко попсиховал. Сейчас пройдет загрузка. И где-то через, наверное, часик мы продолжим во вторую часть. Поэтому сейчас я сохраняю. Будет небольшое предисловие. И после этого, собственно, что это за дичь такая? Я просто думал, что чаек не так много на самом деле. Ну, знаете, пока мое мнение положительное. Я не знаю, что будет дальше.
Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so please. Indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along, don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
No, not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are!
To your health.
Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service for a while.
Охренеть. Ловкость, меткость, а у Курта... У меня получается сейчас опять троица. Блин, я не люблю играть за троих сразу. Ну окей, придется так. Ладно, ребят, на часик мы отлучимся. Через часик продолжим. Чумные доктора здесь везде. Может быть, что-то из этого выйдет. А пока я пошел есть, чего я вам советую. Всем удачи. Всем пока. Увидимся через час.